Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TGN, and we are back for another DCUO video, and as promised we are showing you where is the damn PVE vendor gear T1 T9 on the villain side as of today. Once again, like the hero part, we'll probably break this up into several parts, but I want to go through and show you where all of the gear is, starting from the beginning as soon as you hit level 30 up until episode 31 here. So as you see here, we are in fact in the Hall of Doom. So the first thing you want to do is go into whichever wing that you prefer, whichever style that you prefer. Now, much like the hero side, all of the tier 1 and tier 2 gear will be in fact in the same spot, but it just depends on what style you want. So whether you go into the meta wing, the magic wing, the tech wing, whatever the case is. So on the villain side, in the meta wing here, we have Metallo inspired gear, which is here.
It's one Class C chassis.
And as you see here, like I mentioned before, it's about 120 marks to get the whole thing. But if you complete all of the missions and side missions in story mode, you should be able to buy the full set lickety split, no problem, and then you can move on. So you come up to the next little level here, and you'll notice right in the middle, each one of the wings will also have the tier 2 gear. So much like in the hero side, where it's just outside where the tier 1 stuff is, you have the tier 2 gear. So in this case, in the meta wing, you have a Lex Luthor inspired gear, item level 56. And as you see there, it's about the same price. Item level 52, 56, wham bam, thank you ma'am. So now, much like the hero side as well, once you go into, I don't think it's down here. Is it down here? I can't remember if the actual, I don't think the actual teleport's down here. But if you go into Central City, you will have the tier 2.5 gear, which is Zoom inspired gear. So it's probably in the let me double check my map. Once again, if you go and look through the map, you can find all of these things in the map. It'll say like CR 57 gear, CR see, look here, it says CR 51, CR 57, 71, wham bam, thank you ma'am. So all of this stuff. So Central City is over in fact in the next little wing, so we'd have to go up here, but we'll show you. Now don't forget too that in order to get into Central City, and then once we get further into like the episode specific gear for, like, you know, higher tier 8 into tier 9, you will need to be a member in order to get those things. So obviously you need the DLCs in order to grab those particular sets of gear. So keep that in mind. This is when the actual membership does in fact pay off, because you will need, like I said, those DLCs in order to get that gear. So we are in the tech wing here, and as you can see, the tier 2 style in this case is a Joker inspired gear set. So Central City should be down here, and much like on the hero side, you can go into Central City and you can get tier 2.5 gear, or what I call tier 2.5 gear, because obviously it's stronger than tier 2, but not as strong as what you would get in tier 3. So, and much like tier 1 through tier 5 on the hero side, it's all going to be this kind of set up the same way. So you go over here in Central City and you pick up your box, and then you'll notice you have your level 62 gear, and in some cases a level 70 here and there. And then depending on what your alternate role is, you can go and to these other boxes and find your alternate gear. So in this case, a tank. So there is tier 2.5 gear. And now what I mean by it being the same is that in tier 3, or tier 3, tier 4, tier 5 are all going to be in the same spot as the hero side. So tier 3 gear will be up in the meta wing. So let's head up that way. Go back to the meta wing. And if you come down here, you come down, you go down the level, you'll notice right here is your tier 3 gear. So you have your tier 3 there, your tier 3 there. Now obviously each one of these also has an alternate role linked up with it. So in this case, Sunstone's Edge is a healer. There you go. So each one of these, and then much like the hero side as well, if you go all the way to the right side here, you will see a Black Manta inspired gear. Now this is your basic tier 5 gear. So much like on the hero side where it's like an Aquaman or Atlantean style, it is a Black Manta style for the heroes. Now for tier 4, much like the hero side as well, it's the same thing. We want to go to the Magic Wing. So we will go to the Magic Wing. Now personally, I think that everything is easier to find in the Hall of Doom, just because I feel like the Hall of Doom is like it's not a smaller space per se, but it's just, I don't know. It seems like to me everything is just easier to find, but that's just me. So as you see here, you come down here into the Magic Wing and all of your tier 4 sets are here, and you will have item level, what is this, 78? There you go. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Alright, so you got your tier 4, you got your tier 5, your Black Manta suit. Now you want to, much like tier 6, the same thing. What I would do is I would go to, in this case, it is ranks. So the nice thing about the Hall of Doom is that most of your waypoints are literally right in this little middle section area here. So, and all of these gear sets are pretty much set up the same way. For hero and villain, they're just different depending on if you are a hero or villain. So much like on the hero side here, ranks is the Yellow Lantern or Sinestro Corps little base here, and much like on the hero side how you would get a Green Lantern inspired gear for this, which is tier 6, or like, you know, basic tier 6 gear, this will be a Sinestro inspired gear set here. So we'll come over into ranks, and much like Mogo and the tier 6 like we showed you, you come over here, and once again you will notice that there is level 97 gear. But first, obviously, you want to get the tier 9. You won't be able to jump up from the level 85 gear to the level 97 gear, so you have to come down here and get your 90 gear, and then you can get your 97 gear after that. Or once you get the next part here, that's what I'll show you, I should say. Because you're not going to be able to jump up from 85 to 97. You're going to have to go from 85 to 90, and then from 90 to 93 or whatever the case is. So now we will show you. Let's see, where is Amazon Fury? Let's see, I need to go to Themyscira. Well, first we need to go to Gotham Under Siege, because I'll show you this first. You go to Gotham Under Siege, and there will be loading. Okay, so you'll come over here in Gotham Under Siege, and then you will notice a little bit stronger gear, level 92. Now, you don't necessarily need to get this particular set. You can go straight to the next one that I will show you, which is the Dark Side inspired gear, the Parademon inspired gear, which is level item 94, I believe. But if you want the feat points, i.e. more skill points, then I would suggest doing this. I personally skipped over this, but that's just me, just because I wanted to keep going. But you can do whatever you so choose. So we'll go back into the Hall of Doom, and then we'll go around to Mr. Parademon Dude. We'll go around to Mr. Parademon Dude. Where is he? Mr. Parademon Dude is over here. And then you will notice level 94 gear. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. So after the level 94 gear, you would go back into ranks over there and get your level 97 gear. Now what you can do is you can go back into Amazon Fury hub here. Now you want to go to Themyscira. Themyscira. And we'll come down here. And you come around this way. And you go to this one, I believe. Or is it the other one? Yep. So there you have 99 gear. Level 99 gear. So now this is like mid-range, tier 6, getting into tier 7. Well, this actually is the top-end tier 6 gear here. Now, the elite gear in like the raids and everything for this stuff would be like level 100, 101, 102. So just... Oop, Mason. Making all kinds of noise over there. Mason, put that down, buddy. Don't make all kinds of noise. Mama's teaching. Alright, so now what we're going to do is much like, same thing once again. With the hero side, you're going to go into New Genesis. So this will be your basic first opportunity to get tier 7 gear. And we will come over this way. And once again, you will notice 108. So this is a dark side inspired gear. Much like on the hero side, it's a Mr. Miracle inspired. So 108. Ta-da! And then next, much like the hero side, you start going into the episode 15 through 17. The 15 through 17, all of that stuff. So we'll show you that. Now I believe, much like the hero side as well, that it is in the tech wing. So let's hop down there real quick. Tech wing, where are you? That's the meta wing. Where's the tech wing? Where's the tech wing? Tech. So once again, you'll come down here. Mason, be careful with that, buddy. Don't hit the TV. Dad, I can't afford a new TV. Alright, so here we go. So now you have all of your episodes back to back to back right here in the bottom of the tech wing. So as you can see, I'm in the hangar. We'll show you the map real quick. And this is where I'm at. Okay. So, once again, much like the hero side, 15 through 17 episodes. Once again, you will need to be a member to get those episodes in order to get this stuff. So just remember that. This is when a membership actually comes in handy. I'm not saying that you have to, buy, spend all kinds of money on the game, but the membership is actually worth it. So, but as you see here, level items 121, 118, 124. Now, clearly the level 118 gear would be from episode 15. The level 124 gear is most likely from episode 17. So then you hop on to episode 18, 19, and 20, and then you'll be going up from 128 to 134. Then we come over here to 21 through 23, and you've got 141 to 144. And this, at this point, you will be probably in the high 150s, low 160s as far as the combat rating is concerned. Then you have your episode 24 through 26, which is the Red Hood inspired gear, 148. Now, I know from advancing my alternate character that having all 148 gear will get you the 170 combat rating. So with the full Red Hood set, you should be probably like 175-ish, maybe 180 if you're lucky. And there you go. So we're going to conclude this part right here. We'll show you the next part, and we'll get through all the way to tier 9 in the next little video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, see you soon.